What's up, everybody? Coach Beckyn
And Coach Kiki.
back for another episode of Champagne Gains. We got to keep you on your feet with these intros. I did come up with a question of the week after you sent me that TikTok about the salad dressing. What is your favorite? What is the best salad dressing?
I if like calories aren't involved, absolutely Caesar.
Yep, that was mine.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so much alike.
I love that guy on TikTok.
I
He's so
know.
and then that one just came up yesterday. I was like, who would to think to have a whole minute long TikTok about different salad dressing?
Dressing. Dude, it was really long. I think it was like 3 minutes.
Yeah, it was
And I
long.
watched the whole thing.
Me too. All of his are very good.
There,
Every time I think of Caesar salads, I think of Lacey.
really?
Yeah, because she's like a Caesar salad and French fry person. Like
Mm,
so like when we would have after um team shows and
mhm.
we'd go to like a nice steakhouse, that's what she would get.
That's amazing. Okay, you cannot go wrong with a freaking Caesar salad, though.
Yeah, dude, I
My
would take
sister makes them all the time.
it and like Caesar salad and French fries. Like that's like such a good combination.
That's a flex.
Give me some chicken and then you're set.
Isn't that an Ohio salad?
Oh,
With French fries in it, and they're
yeah. I know when I was in high school or like that's what I would do. Like, oh, I'm gonna eat healthy. I'm gonna get this salad from like Deep Cut or the Bear's Den, and it's literally like lettuce with French fries on it. It had protein on it too, but like
I
I'm,
think this is a misconception we can talk about since this is just a random questions that have come up in the past week episode. So someone messaged me and everyone always says I eat pretty healthy. And then it's like, well, what do you eat? Oh, lots of salads. I'm like, okay, you guys, salads are like really not healthy.
yeah. I think
Like,
that's like one of the first things like with my lifestyle clients, I'm like when we're looking at menus of what
mhm.
to get, like I more than like 9 times out of 10, I do not suggest getting the salad because like if I go and get a salad, it's like, okay, I want the salad, but no seeds, like no sunflower seeds, no cheese, dressing on the side. I'll bring my own dressing. And
Yeah,
that's when it's going to be healthy versus
right. If
all the
it's
other.
just lettuce. And then you BYOC, bring your own condiments, bring your
Yeah.
own protein, bring a tuna packet to put on top of it. But yeah, I mean, like all the stuff you just listed is just fat, bacon, dressing, a salad bar. Oh, well, when I was watching that TikTok, I also thought, like, I hate French dressing because one time in high school when we had salad bar, I tried it and I was like, it tasted like my own vomit. But
I don't even know what it's supposed to taste like.
I don't either.
I,
But I didn't like it. But then I thought of salad bar in high school. I'm like, I can't believe they fed us that.
we didn't have that shit.
It was just a freaking nasty lettuce, like probably discolored lettuce. I
Probably.
never ate that. It was either, and everybody else loved salad bar. I've always hated salads. I knew from the start, even if I didn't know.
Nope. Yeah, so I have that women's training group every week and Kathy, one of my like best clients there and my hype woman at the gym, she was talking yesterday like, "Oh, I'm down this amount of pounds. Like, are your guys' pants fitting looser? Like mine are." And she's just going on and on about her progress and everyone else is like, no, and I was like, I mean, I can see your guys' like shape coming through, and but they're like, yeah, but like the scale's not moving, and my paint, like I don't really see a difference in like my clothing or anything. And so then I made them finish their lunges, and I was like, all right, so now that we're talking about this, um, yes, I want you guys to strength train. That's what we're doing here. But you also have to pay attention to what you're eating. And they're all like, oh, I eat fairly healthy. It's like, okay, like can expand
Right.
on because clearly you would be making progress in X, Y, and Z. And Kathy's like, yeah, so I've been tracking and I'm getting at least 100 grams of protein every day. I'm making sure I get, 4 to 5 servings of fruits and vegetables, and I'm drinking a gallon of water. And so, like, and she's literally not doing anything else
Dude,
except just
yes.
being conscious about that, and she's seeing results. So I'm like, y'all,
The least amount, like if you're doing nothing, something as simple as that is gonna elicit so much change.
yeah,
But yeah, the eating pretty healthy, you don't know what you don't know.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I know tracking is annoying. It's not when you get the hang of it, but like it's such a good tool.
It is, it is. So like what is your favorite like healthy snack? Like if you were to pick a snack, say from the grocery store, what would your healthy like so something that you can't prepare because like our snack is like grilled like chicken and rice.
Okay, I would go with, I don't like this. I want to say like a Oikos Pro yogurt, but I also don't really eat yogurt.
But that's a good like a
That's a good grab and go snack for
yeah,
someone that is not dairy free.
yeah. When they have those Oikos like protein yogurt drinks now
The
too that
drinks,
have
yeah.
yeah.
Or
So
Core Power protein shake. Those things are
I
bomb.
think that's I feel like that's your like go to like at a gas station is your
Yes.
core power and your cereal.
Yeah, my frosted flakes.
Yeah. So it's not like the healthiest, but I mean
Right.
it's a lot better than, breakfast pizza from a gas station.
Uh-huh. It's 40 grams. Like the elite ones, 42 grams protein.
Yeah.
It's a good serving.
Yeah.
Tastes like chocolate milk. What about you?
Um Probably like if I were to just go into a grocery store, I would definitely just like probably pick up like a tuna pack and a pack of rice cakes. But like gas station, I would definitely do the like hard-boiled eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Um and maybe there's like Quest chips or something. If I'm just trying to get in a bunch of protein and I want more volume of something.
Yes. Dude, tuna packets, I just had one yesterday. It's just so easy. Like
So easy.
4 bites
Hmm.
done.
Yeah,
And it's
16.
not like they suck. Like I had the Thai chili one. It was good. Not
Yeah.
my favorite thing in
Mhm.
the world, but like that's always my go-to if I just need something quick. If you get real lucky at a gas station, they sometimes have those chicken packs.
Those chicken
Have the
bites.
dippings, chicken bites, yes.
And they
Those,
have a little
yep,
stick thing.
yes. Yeah, those are bomb.
Do you think you need to eat breakfast to be healthy?
I think eating breakfast is beneficial. Otherwise, you're probably not going to get enough protein in during your day.
Yeah.
And it helps you, it helps keep you full in the morning, like until lunch, so that you're not like just eating a whole pizza for lunch then. If you
Yeah.
are eating protein with your breakfast, I mean, if you're gonna eat a breakfast pizza for breakfast, maybe not. You
Maybe
don't
don't eat breakfast.
need to eat that.
I also think like especially for like females, I don't suggest fasting at all just due to like how our hormones work. Am a big proponent of not fasting.
Mhm.
Now I'll push back my first meal, a couple of hours when I get deeper in prep and I have, less food. So I'm trying to like close or have a smaller eating window, but I'm not gonna, fast until whatever and then be like ravenous.
Right. Yeah.
So
I remember when we tried that with the with the anabolic fasting thing, but our women's version, that was that felt good because it was
Hmm.
just protein and fat in the morning, and that was it felt really good.
Yeah. When it's like it's technically you're still like fasting from carbs.
Hmm.
I think is like the biggest thing with fasting is
Yeah.
like not having that like insulin spike that early in
Hmm.
the morning.
Yeah. Yeah. If I have heard this and I have tried it on one of my clients that if you do have PCOS, sometimes that kind of like stuff is like protein and fat mostly. Low carb is good for that. And like she just texted me today that she got her period back because their periods are really irregular. I've been
Mm.
reading a lot of PCOS stuff lately, which is really interesting. Oh, I had this is something everyone should know. If you have actually like if you have actual hormone problems, okay, take this with a grain of salt because I feel sometimes people are like, oh, it's my hormones, but they're like the most unhealthy person I know. Like, no, it's probably your eating, and then your hormones will regulate after that. But this woman I used to work with, when I posted yesterday about hormones, peptides, she was like, I need to listen to this. She said, did I tell you that I went to the doctor and I asked them to check my hormone levels? And the guy was like, oh, you're too young to be in menopause. Here's a sleeping pill. You're just like, because she was tired all the time.
Mhm.
Here's a sleeping pill. You're just not sleeping good enough. And um, I was like asking her about it, and she had had a hysterectomy when she was 26. So it's like, how could you even like know anything about it? So just getting dismissed at the doctor. If you have something that you think is wrong, do not give up when the doctor just tries to put you on some kind of medication. Get your fucking labs. Like,
Yeah.
get your
Yeah.
blood drawn, get your labs, make them do a hormone test on you. Find someone that's
Yeah.
not just like frickin' primary care doctor from your small hometown like mine is.
Yeah. I mean, and I will say like if anybody who is listening and they do have trouble getting their doctor to have them do like blood panels, like reach out to Beckyn and I, and we can, hook you up with like the Optimize You, which I use through for Ben,
Mhm.
because it's $100 to get your, hormones or in your like blood panel, and you don't have to fight with your doctor of yes, I need this.
Right. Yeah. Good call.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was a little side quest.
What other questions do you have?
Oh, not a question. Another thing I saw this week with training, I need to say, stand the fuck up if you're on the Stairmaster. There's a girl in there every morning, just leaned over the Stairmaster like her life depends on it. And then with training, be intentional. If you are like swinging weights around, I saw this chick in my gym as well. She was doing a cable pull down, like a stiff arm pull down, but simultaneously like a squat. And I'm like, are we squatting to get that thing down? Or is this some kind of joint venture? But I think it was like we're like leaning so far back because we're using so much momentum to pull it down. Like
Hmm.
move through your reps slowly, people. Don't use your whole body weight to pull your weights with to get your weights moving. If
Yeah,
you
that's what I'm
do
trying to.
that, too much.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach the ladies group um about how to be intentional with their lifting. And I'm like,
Mhm.
yes, we want to be strong and lift heavy weights, but if you can't do X amount of weight, like I would rather you do a lighter weight and really focus on the stretch, the contraction, the tension that you're building up. And I always talk about David Camphy, who's one of my mentors from Jacksonville, huge bodybuilder, big dude. And he would do lateral raises with like 5 or 10 pound dumbbells. And he's like, Kiki, you can make any weight feel heavy if
Mhm.
you think about it enough and you build up that tension. And so like I literally talked to the women last night about that. Because the one Kathy was upset that she was like, I'm sorry. She was like apologizing to the group that she couldn't lift like a heavier weight. And I was like, Kathy, like I see exactly what you're doing. You're doing the proper form. I don't care if you have 3 or 5 pound dumbbells in. I see what you're doing. You're being intentional, and that's what I care about. Uh,
Yes.
and she's the one that's making really good progress. So,
Heck yeah. Yeah. I always think about that. Like just moving slowly, being intentional. I mean, I always think about you saying that guy said that when I'm doing that.
David is spreading
Duh.
love.
Oh, I think the last question I had this week was I need some meal ideas. And if you guys know me, you know I'm not a recipe gal. So I was just like, stop. I think this goes for everything. Stop overcomplicating it. And so many people with the all or nothing mentality as well. Stop overcomplicating it. Do one thing at a time. Like, so for instance, this woman that asked me that, I was like, well, what do you like to eat? What kind of protein do you like? Like, pick a protein and then pick a carb, pick a fat source if you want to add, if it's like, if you're just making a balanced meal, and then add whatever flavoring you want to it, and you have a meal. Like,
Yeah, you don't have to go like make this full on meal that's like a casserole and all this stuff. It's like if you like chicken, all right, let's grill you some chicken or bake chicken, you know, put some different seasonings on it. And there's like your protein source. And then maybe you have that with potatoes one night, cool. Next night, maybe have it with some rice, put some avocado with it, and then you have like put some salsa on it, and then you have a Mexican chicken bowl with
yes,
the potatoes, put some, veggies and maybe like, I don't know, fat source.
coconut oil,
Yeah, yeah.
avocado oil. And
Or even like a ranch dressing,
yes, I have
something
a client that uses Chick-fil-A sauce. I'm like, that's,
solid. It's a
yeah,
solid.
yeah. But yes, don't overcomplicate what you're eating either. And that's going to be so much easier to understand and to learn how to track too, versus like creating some recipe, having to add that in or trying to guesstimate what that is. Like, keep it simple.
Yeah.
KISS.
Yeah.
Let's keep it simple, stupid, right?
Everybody, all you
Yes,
stupid motherfuckers, keep it simple.
love it. Anything else you have?
I had one question from the Instagram. Um, how to tone your back to make those muscles pop.
Calorie deficit.
You have to have the muscle, A, built, and then you have to be at a certain level of body fat percentage to see the muscles pop.
So in order to build muscle, like we eat in a surplus, be intentional with your training, like we just talked about,
Hmm.
and then eventually do a cut, lower your body fat. There's your
There's
popped back muscles.
there's your muscles. Yeah. This guy was a football player in college. So you have muscle underneath.
Yeah,
You have. So for this question in particular, just lose body fat. Go through a deficit, a smart one.
yes, always a smart one. Don't be
That's it.
dumb.
That's it.
Don't be dumb.
And that's it. I mean, it's really not that complicated. I think people just think that you have to do all these magical things. Or like my women's group, they all want to be toned. And it's like, all right, well, you guys need to build some muscle first.
Yes, I know.
Um,
I'm really like leaning into that. Like, dude, you guys, that's what like made up. You want muscle definition? It's called muscle definition.
Yes, yes. Those are
Well,
those are all the wonderful questions.
I had one from someone asking to do an episode on competition prep, which we've done a plenty of those. But if you want more specific, I need a more specific question about competition prep.
What about it?
Well, I'd ask you guys to give us anything you want us to talk about, but apparently we're all low on those ideas. So give us a 5-star rating and review and let us know what you think. If you do have questions for us, or if you want your hormones checked, I would slide into Kiki's DMs for that one, for that information. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Keekers Laugh IFBB Pro.
And you can find me at Beckyn_IFBB Pro. That's all we got for you today.
That's it. That's it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What's up, guys? Coach Kiki here. I just wanted to thank you for listening to this episode of Champagne Gains. If you loved this episode, please make sure you do all of the things. Like, subscribe, give us a 5-star rating and review, and share with your champagne bestie. Champagne Gains is also brought to you by Coach Kiki LFG Gym Gear. Unlock the full power of your workouts with Coach Kiki's Let's Fucking Grow hip bands, long resistance bands, cable ankle straps, and hip thrust pads. For all of your sprinkle booty gains, check out CoachKikiLFG.com. Thanks, guys. Cheers.